Hello, everybody from around the world. Welcome. This is Samson Lee coming to you from Los Angeles, California. Well, today we have a very exciting business training for all of you. This is going to be very special with because of this very special guest we have with us. Today we have one of the driving forces in Canada. She comes from a professional background for many, many years, as a matter of fact, nothing to do with business, but she decided to be an entrepreneur a few years ago. And today she's reached the rank of Ruby Director in our business. Please welcome Maria from Toronto, Canada. Hello, Maria.
Hello, Samson. It's my honor to be here tonight.
Well, it's my
Hello,
honor.
everyone.
It's me and you, we don't do a lot of webinars together, so this is a treat.
It's my first time.
so this is a treat for me. I mean, we've done presentation where you do testimony, but not the training. So this is a treat for me and everybody out there. Very excited to have you here today. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe before we get started, I mean, everybody, pretty much everybody know me, but let's talk about you. Maybe you can share a bit of your background, how you got into Jeunesse, and what did you see, and then let us know how you're doing today.
Good. Thank you to give me this opportunity to share my story to everyone. Hello, everyone. Just really want to say good evening, to my North American friends and partners, and good morning to my friends in Asia. So just as Samson already mentioned that I'm a nurse, and I was born and raised in Hong Kong, and then I came to Canada with my family in 2013. 2013, and then it's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I continue my nursing professional. I was a nurse in Hong Kong, and I continue my nurse professional here. And then I complete my master degree in nursing in Canada, and I really want to continue my career career development. Then I found that when I see how my manager or even my nursing director, they have been they are working in being employed in the hierarchy, that really have a lot of I think is they can make some change, and then but I feel there's lots of a limitation, and then I see what I'm working with them. I invest my time and effort, seems like to building their dreams rather than my dreams. Actually, I really want to do more for the clients that they promote health more, and somehow within the being employed within the policy, different policy and system, sometimes you have to fulfill what the employer required to do, right? So then I really want to have some change and do more for health promotion. That's what while I was thinking to change, and then a good friend of mine, him, Dennis, shared this platform with me. At first, I was amazed by the youth enhancement system through Jeunesse, and then, but the most important thing, I follow the Jeunesse is because Dennis has a lot of, I can see he has been changed through this platform. So I really, with a curiosity, then I follow him to join different events with Jeunesse, and then I went to Expo. Through the Expo, I really see how people with different background, different ages, and different knowledge, different academic performance, and they have been changed through this platform and achieved their dream. So when I look back to myself, that how about my dream? If I stay in the position for 5-10 years, can I fulfill my dream? That's how I stepped into this platform to make a change. And after I jumped in, and then in these past few years, I really have changed from inside out and outside in, as you know. And I was shy, and now overcome. I can break through myself to be to see the different perspective in my future. And then I think I totally changed my career path now. And then I can look through this platform can help me to become a global entrepreneur that achieve my dream. And this platform really give me a bigger dream that I never thought of. So that's why I really thankful that my Dennis brought me here and I can follow your successful steps to learn how to do this business. Yeah.
So you mean before this business, you were just a nurse. That's it.
Yes.
Oh, I see. So you saw patients every day, or were you more of an administrator?
I saw patient, and also I work part of my work is administration, and I think 60% work with the patients, 40% work administrative work.
Wow. So let me see. So a lot of people, just like you, they've never done business before, right? You have a regular job, and now in Canada, as a nurse, do you work 3 days a week, 4 days a week, or 5 days a week?
5 days a week for me.
Oh, okay. So it's yeah. So it's like so nursing is like a 9 to 5, huh?
So, and also sometimes like last week I worked six days a week, and then at the critical moment I worked like 30 days for 2 weeks. But yeah.
What? You work 30 days straight and then 2 weeks off?
Not really. I think 2 days off after 30 days of work. Yeah.
Oh, 2
But
days.
it was a critical moment at that time in the pandemic.
I see. So we were talking earlier before the webinar, and you told me that Canada, is it all of Canada that's still locked down till June 14th? Is that right?
Yeah. And then at least I know until June 2nd, and then reassessment, most likely by June 14th, maybe they open up more restaurant. Right now we can go to the restaurant. We only have takeout. And then I think last week we start with a golf. Okay, we start something outdoor activities, basketball, golf, and there is a long lineup at the golf club last week. Wow. And then we still need to stay home order until June 2nd, and then evaluate. Maybe June 14th will be open up a little bit more and more.
Wow. So obviously business has been different before and then during the pandemic.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. And I think, as you mentioned, that a lot of people now work from home, and also the business. I think for a restaurant, they have to change a lot. I think a lot of the business owners struggling too, and then they have to change the total different way to from walk-ins serving the customers. Now they have to have people to deliver the food at home. And also, I see that's totally changed the way how to do business now.
Yeah, but so for our business, I guess, one of the things, during this time, obviously is one of the most difficult time we've ever had, right? I mean, not only in our business, but in the world, obviously. So a lot of things has changed. And one of the things that I see that as a leader that we need to do is keep the people engaged. Yeah. So maybe you can share with the people, that now that you are Ruby director, which is, let me tell you, Ruby director, to reach that rank in our business or in the industry, we look at purely the qualifications, we're talking about $300,000 to $400,000 US dollar in sales a month to become a Ruby director, right? So it's not that simple. There's a lot of leaders under you that are working in your group, and then there's a lot of people under that. And of course, we try to teach and work with as many people as possible. Yeah. So now that, during this difficult time last year and a half, about, how have you kept your people engaged? I mean, what have you been doing? What are your daily activities?
Oh yeah, that is kind of interesting, because as we just talk about stay home order. We need to lock down. We don't we have less people. We have a less opportunity to have interpersonal relationship building,
Right.
and then we only use phone or Zoom, right? And then and also because of the lockdown, we even not allowed to go out, walk around. It's just only the doing exercise. So for that, because of
No
that,
exercise for you. No exercise for you. Wait a second. No, but I would highly encourage everybody. Look, if we want to stay healthy, what do we need to do? Exercise.
Yes. That's why I think of I haven't done exercise for a while because of the lockdown and work from home. So that's why I think of I need to do exercise, and then I start to gather a few of my partners to start to think about starting doing exercise and healthy, and want to share their healthy living style. And also at the same time, I have a few partners want to work on because of the lockdown and work from home, we gaining weight. So
no,
that's
yes,
why
the COVID weight. Yes.
we want to start the same project.
Okay,
So
so before we go on, I do want to point out for our friends out there from around the world. I mean, people we have, Canada, US, all over US and Canada. Then we have people in Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, all over. Okay. I want to make sure people understand that nurses are different than doctors. Yeah. Doctors are there to treat a particular disease, right? Nurses, what I have known is that you are trained in health. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Medical procedures and all that, what you need to do, but you're trained in health rather than quote unquote medicine. Yeah. So I can see naturally, of course, the idea of exercise that comes to you. So what have you been doing to keep your group engaged in exercising? What have you been doing?
Yes, and then we starting this year February, and then 5 people together, and then we starting from 8 o'clock, and then from 8 o'clock to 8:40 in the morning, and then do exercise. We just leverage the social media, the YouTube video, and then leading the people working do exercise. After we
you do it on Zoom, right?
Yeah, we do it on Zoom. And then because we are locked down, we can't go out. And then, that's why we do it on Zoom. And then after 2 days or 3 days, we found, wow, after exercise, we feel energized. And then we felt, wow, totally and revitalized for ourselves. So then we start to share. 4 of us to start to share through just our social media platform, YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, our friendship, WeChat, or different social media platform, and then share with my friends. Just share the YouTube link, and then the people comes, and then after the people comes, and then they after the exercise we sweating, and then we start to talk about we need to drink more water, start to eat a healthy breakfast. Then people start to ask me questions, and then we start to have a health talk after exercise. After 30 minutes exercise, we have a 15 to 20 minutes health talk, and then we starting from 5 people, and then until now, almost 3 months, we have almost 40 people, and 26 to 27 people at the constantly attending in the morning. And then after morning, and some of the people say we can wake up. So we start an evening group on Tuesday and Friday, 2 times a week. And then Tuesday group, we have people, they want to stay, they speak English, and they're starting from Vietnam. Some of the friends from Vietnam and Philippines. So we start use the English. Yeah.
Wow,
and
that's great.
it's great. At the morning exercise, we have people from Belgium, from US.
Wow.
That's
So you and your group must be very fit, yeah?
yeah. I have a friend that she lost 7 pounds.
Wow, that's great. This is
And also,
you're talking about 3 months, yeah?
yeah.
Wow.
And
You have some
not
pictures to show us?
Okay, sure. Let me share just 2 pictures with you. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let me share this one. Just share the exercise first. See, we start from a few people and then follow the YouTube exercise, and then just simple walking. Okay, everyone can do it. And I really enjoy it because of music on. It's like a dancing too. And now we have this for today 26 people. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. That's great. So pretty much you just find some program that's free on YouTube, and then you share the video, and then everybody start exercising. That's fun. Yeah. How long do you usually exercise?
For 30 minutes only for exercise.
Yeah.
You mean how? Yeah, that's every morning 30 minutes, and also it's aerobic exercise. This exercise really help us to push up, have a warm up, and then push up, and then calm down, and then push up again, and then cool down. It's really helpful. Yeah.
Wow, good. You know, all of you out there, we're lucky to have Maria on today, right? Now you know all know how to leverage, and I would say, you know, some of the people on here, I know they already do their own Facebook Live. I'm sure it could be very engaging, and you know, it's great because I think you know, above anything, aside from engaging our friends and all that, it's about sharing the message of health, isn't it? I mean, like I was saying earlier, I don't know. I mean, I see on TV, you know, people pushing lockdowns, people, you know, I mean, doctors pushing lockdowns, pushing social distancing, and then pushing vaccine, but they forgot about, about how to stay healthy, right?
Yeah.
Like for me, I think like for me, you know, I'm lucky to be in California. It's great weather right now, and the sun is out. And you know, one of the things they say is a lot of people, you know, actually most of, I think 80% to 90% of the people that get hospitalized in the ICU from COVID, because they are vitamin D deficient. Is that correct?
Yep, I heard that. I heard that research done, and then I saw the article, and then they really promote people to increase the vitamin D absorption.
Yeah, and one of the very good ways is what? Be in the sunshine.
Yes. I'm jealous jealous you can go out to enjoy, but yes, we can do now for exercise. We can do it. Yeah, we still can walk out for exercise. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But but people feeling a loneliness to go out sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I was saying they push the vaccine, they push the lockdown and the social distancing. So anyway, we're human beings, right? No politics here today, but you know, for us to stay healthy, I think, you know, it's not only physical but mental, right? And of course also spiritual. Yeah, we need to be connected. That's how we connect to each other. So very important. So Maria, then, so are the people that are on your Zoom, you're talking about, you know, starting with 4 friends, starting February, and now it's 40 people, and regularly 20 something to 30 people are online doing the exercise every morning, and then twice Tuesday and Friday at night. That's great. That's now let me ask you, is that a lot of work or is it fun?
I can say not too much work. Just you need to schedule good time for your other activities at the daytime, right? And then I feel it's fun. I really enjoy the interpersonal relationship through the Zoom, because when people ask me question, if I really can share my knowledge. And also I found that a lot of people has a lot of different kind of a question about their health. So at first I was thinking I want to share to actually the first when I thought about this exercise, I was thinking use this online platform to really expand my business, but I don't know how to do it. So I first start with 4 people, and then but when more people join in, and then they know me, I'm as a nurse, and then I was hesitate because people come in and then they have a shaded glass to think about people use exercise as a means to attract people in and then to sell the product or to do the business. So, and I was hesitate, but when I start to have a health talk and then people ask me their health issue, then I found that I can leverage our longevity TV the video. Then I share with them, and then that is the best tool to share the scientific background of the knowledge about health. Yeah. So then after I share and answer their question, I found that the youth enhancement system is their solution to their health. So I got much confidence now to share with them all the scientific background and the product, and it really helped.
You know, Maria, and that is a very good point, because for me as a business person, when I first started in the industry, I had the same feeling, should I go talk about the product or should I go talk about the opportunity? But, I haven't, for example, a long time ago, when I first started in the industry, I did not make money yet, or I know the product worked, but, for my background, being a business owner, I always, very product oriented, that's how I started. But then later I learned to talk about the business. But what you're saying is one step further what you're doing is another level up from that, because you're sharing a message that can help people. And it's that simple that, when you share it, people get educated. We can say, oh yeah, Maria, she's a nurse, how we can duplicate what she does. Well, but instead, rather, you are sharing just very important information. And maybe each of us can share our own testimonies, our own story about the product, right? Yeah. And then from there, you went out to do it. Now, let me ask you, we want to be, just be upfront. And one of the thing in our business, especially our team, we like to be transparent, because we want to share what works with all of you out there. I mean, we understand that different people build different ways. They have different mindset, right? Some people are like money, right? But other people are, hey, you know what? It's about the product. And then other people are, well, I can make money with good product. Okay, all of the above, right? So it's an evolution for people to step into their own way of doing the business, or their own way of feeling about the business or the product, right? So now what you're doing is you're sharing a very important message. You are building a movement, right? So people are not only, it's not about business only. The more importantly is what? Health, and then helping people, right? But in a sense, in business, I heard the best from Zig Ziglar. The more we help other people get what they want, the more we get what we want. Okay, yeah. You don't know who he is, you must look him up. Okay, so now, what you did was you share a message, you did the exercise, you decided to do a little health talk. People have questions, you point them to the video, which is very duplicatable, right? It's easy to point people to the information, right? Yeah. So now let me ask you, and if you don't mind me, okay? So out of the 40 plus people that's in your group right now, and you have regular 20-something people attending the exercise, right? It's great. I feel it's great because, to get 26 to 30 people regularly every day exercising, it's hard. I don't know, right? But you have done it because it's fun. Obviously, you make it fun. Yes. So my question to you is, how many of those people you think are using products from Jeunesse?
Yes, actually not. I think it's already almost 11 people joined the Jeunesse, and then I think for me, I think all of them should use our products. All of them.
So do you think more than aside from the 11 people, do you think more people are using the product already?
Yes, yeah, I know. I think more people should use the product.
Yeah, but you already, besides the distributors, you have customers also, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So out of the 40 plus people, right? Okay, great.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. You know what? I mean, Canada has been so hard hit with the lockdown. Weren't you locked down for a month before, and they extended it another two to 3 weeks, right? Wow, it's tough.
So that's why because that's why the Zoom activities really engage the people together. And then I really see, thank you so much to paraphrasing from Seth Sigless about when I get help the people what they want to be helped, and also they want the social get the social, the sense of being a part of the community. But few of the people, they feel lonely at home, they don't, nobody talk to them, and then after they join, they can feel the fun, and they can feel the exercise, and also they can ask questions, and they know each other, they talk to each other after the exercise. So the health talk is not only my talk, sometimes interactive. They ask question, I answer, and some people also join in the discussion. So that's how that's what they want. They want to be socialized. And then after that, I one of the friends, I don't know her through share from my friends, and then she joined, and then after she joined, she continued to share with other people. That's how my group grow. And then and she start use the product and become a distributor and become executive and continue to share people. That's how it went.
Maria, now was she focused on business, or was it just very natural?
It's very natural because she feel it's exciting, and she feel this really helpful for people to exercise at the same time, learn some knowledge to empower herself and empower other peoples.
Yes. Now, so let me ask you that. Have you talked about the compensation plan with her yet, or not yet?
And individually, for some of the people, because some of the attendees, they want to ask me more questions, but however, I only have 45 minutes. So we schedule another personal time, sometimes one-on-one, sometimes with other partners together. And then, and I see not only health, they work so hard because they are sort of they have no stable income. So I start to share the compensation plan with the few of the people.
Yeah. So now, for all of you out there, look, we have amazing technology in the products. We have amazing opportunity. You know, it's really up to us how we share it. And what Maria has shared is something that's very organic. Organic means very natural. You know, person to person. Obviously, you know, she wanted to do something with some friends, and they want to share, and then it become very exciting, the program, and more people like it, right? Now, obviously, it hasn't exploded to millions yet, but you know what? Since 3 months, you have about 40 something people. Just very organic, very natural. Not, that's great. That's great stuff, because out of that we can see people need the help. They need the interaction. They need to be a part of a community. Then you got people to become distributors to use the product, and also customers. And then from there, look, if next month you double to 80 and then double to 160, if everybody share with 2 friends, it's just double every month. It can be exponential.
Yes.
Right? And it could be global, like you were saying, in North America and Europe in the morning. And then at night is Asia, Asia and North America. You know, that's great. That's good stuff. So now I know that, and if you don't mind me saying, I'm gonna say anyway. But a lot of people don't know you do this part-time right now because you're so busy as a nurse. Is that right?
Okay. I do that part-time.
So now let me ask you, how do you separate? Because it takes a lot of energy for a full-time job, right? So may I ask you, when you're working during the day as a nurse, what time do you start?
I start by 9 o'clock. So I start exercise by 8 o'clock.
So you have 1 hour, quick squeeze it in, and then
Yeah.
9 o'clock you start, and then you're on the phone a lot, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So so people also contact tracing, right?
Yeah.
So you okay. Okay. So you do that pretty much the whole time on the phone?
No. Sometimes I do a lot of documentation too, and also because contact tracing, I do that on the phone, and then meeting, business organization meeting, because the policy change quite often, as you know, right? We starting from contact tracing, and also we talk about the vaccination. After the vaccination, they have and also more case become positive. Right. We don't know, yeah. Right. And then so there's a lot of change meeting, and so in between lunchtime, I can have a 1 hour break, and then I have a Zoom with my partner, and afterward, by 5 o'clock, I start another Zoom. As I know, in the afternoon, another exercise. So that's how I.
Wow. So you're like going at it the whole day, pretty much. But you know what though, Maria? Every time you're on our Zoom, you're so energetic. I guess this is not work for you, right? Who was I forgot what movie I was watching. Somebody said, if you love what you're doing, it's not work, isn't it? Right?
Yes, it's worth it. Yes, okay. I really enjoy it actually. In the morning when I wake up, a little bit hesitate sometimes, because from Monday to Saturday I do exercise. Yeah. And then 2 times in the afternoon. So I was hesitate. Sometimes I can tell, especially we have a long meeting at nighttime. And yeah. So then, but when I think about 30 people waiting for me, I have to wake up. Okay, I think you have the same thing when you have 100,000 partners waiting for you to have a training, right? So I have to wake up. Then after I wake up, I start to do exercise with them. Oh, everything come back. Everything I feel energized again. So this is a win-win situation, like our business. When we help people, people help me too.
Right. Okay. Very good. Now, so you should set a goal next month. Double the number of people. Everybody invite 2.
Okay, sure. I already started to share.
Wait. Yeah. If it's 40 and everybody invite 2, that's another 80. So 120.
Okay. That's my goal.
We'll check your progress. Okay.
Okay, sure.
All right. Now so right now you're purely. Are you just doing the Zoom and it's not Facebook Live? Is that right?
No, our Facebook Live is on our team opportunity showcase only.
No,
not Facebook.
What I mean is what you're doing in the morning.
In the morning, or just the Zoom,
I see. Okay, so it's not Facebook Live yet.
No, not yet.
But I mean, imagine. I can imagine you, because the Zoom can go directly to Facebook Live, right?
Oh,
and then you can do Q&A with the partner, or Q&A from Facebook too.
Oh yes. Wow, that's another.
Then you become a superstar.
Okay.
All right. I'm just saying, because I can imagine it could be a lot of fun, right? So, but it's good. Now, let me ask you then: do other people also share or lead in the exercise besides you?
Sometimes I do start to train the other people. For example, maybe she can start to share the video, or I start to think to train 1 or 2 partners, but not as a plan before. And then I think that is my next step. That's my next step. Like our business, we want to every people to being empowered. We teach them how to do it, right? Not just give them the fish. Yes, I'm planning.
And that's exactly the right word, empower. A lot of people, come in, on this platform, in this business, they tell people what to do, but they don't empower them, right? Now, for me, empower means teaching people so that they feel that they have the ability and power to take action, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So and also, so a lot of that, like for me, from my experience, and you can comment from, because I think a nurse also has, something called empathy, right?
Yeah.
We have to
Yes.
put ourselves in their shoes,
Yeah.
right? So we have
Sure.
to sympathize with them and empathize with them,
Mm-hmm.
to encourage them so that they feel encouraged and
Yeah.
have the courage to
Yeah.
take a step forward. Yeah, is that right? I mean, is that what you
Yes.
found? Because
Yeah.
I cannot imagine that, because I can see, if I, do exercise with a friend and we encourage each other, but how to do it with 40 people?
Mm-hmm. I think that's really interesting. One of the participants, and she really feel the empowered already after she joined the exercise, because she's a single mom with a special need child, and then she really stressful taking care of the child 24 hours a day, and then she was invited by her friends and join our exercise. After she got exercise, and then we have time to discussion. She have time to share her struggle, her stress, because we have what I leverage the video about. I think people need to go to the longevity TV. We talk about stress, so we talk about that, and then she share her struggle, and then exactly I use the empathy, the active listening, empathy to help her uh, to understand her situation and help her to have a positive thinking, and then she started to continue to join me. That's because we build up that connection with each other. That's how I engage the people to continue to work on the exercise, not just only to share the exercise. The people relationship is the most important. And then because of that, I she because of one people share and the other people start to share, and then I contact with them one-on-one and start to ask them to share with other people, and then invite them to share their knowledge about what their experience in their own professional or maybe their own interests. So that's how I am building up them.
Wow, wow, wow. No, so I want to point this out, because what you just said, what you're doing is very powerful, because a lot of times, in our, let's talk about business for a moment, okay? A lot of times in our business, when we had events and all that, oh, somebody's on stage in front of hundreds or thousands of people and blah 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 blah, and it's like, wow, so glamorous and glorious. But how people get there is actually exactly how you just have, how you do it, and what you just have just share with all of us. Because the building the business, a lot of the time, 10% is at the event. 90% is all the little things that we do, like the one-on-ones that you do. I mean,
Yeah.
like for me in my past, when I was traveling so much and dealing with so many leaders, or up and coming, new people, it's always the most impactful is always the one-on-one time.
Yes.
And because that's the time when we can really do that active listening, have the empathy, and then find a solution for them so they can
Yeah.
move on to the next step.
Yeah.
So that's actually exactly the way. And obviously you do that probably already as a nurse, right?
Yeah.
Being a nurse for so many years. See, one of the things a lot of people don't understand, Maria, out there, and all of you out there, is that a lot of the business is the active listening. But active listening, you have to listen with like no preconception. Active listening, as in like almost have a blank mind and just try to hear and understand what they're really saying without thinking about it yourself. Listen first. Is that right? And,
Yes.
right? And then from
Yeah.
there, then when then you can connect with them in in your own way, where you can find the solution for them. And in a way, Marie, I mean, we're fortunate to have someone like you in this business, because a lot of people who have been in this industry for years, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, they don't do what you just said you do. You know that? Because a lot of that is a lot of skill that is not taught on the stage. It's taught through showing other people what to do, right? I mean, I'm sure, like, for example, you work with Dennis Chow all the time. And, I have spent a lot of time talking with him, on the phone. Is he online right now? Dennis is online. Okay. I mean, I spent a lot of time, in different conversation and deep, or in normal conversation, very deep conversation about different things. Those are the time that you give the most value to, especially your core people. And what you're doing now, the group is small now, but to grow it, to scale it up is very simple, because you just do the same thing and you leverage the power of the platforms to grow your message and grow the information, grow your event. So that's beautiful. I mean, for me, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud, Maria, because there's a lot of times, like me, when I first started coming from a business background, oh, we got to make the money, got to go fast and this and that. But you're you're giving a lot of yourself for different cause first, and it will come to you. But that is actually how you build a strong organization. And it's not about gymnastics, for example. I'm talking about organization. Because through that, you build through especially the people at the beginning, and 40 now, 100 now, 200 now, these people really got a chance to interact with you, to get to know who you are. You are, besides the business, you are building your brand. You're building your name, your reputation. And that's what people follow. There's no loyalty to money, but there's loyalty to people, right?
Yes.
Nothing. Loyalty and money have nothing to do with each other, but it's the people, right? So I want to congratulate you, because it could be another round for you of huge growth down the road, because all that is exponential. It's one and one and one and one and one. That's how we build a lot of new people. I'm sure we have some of them on here. Let's see. For example, let me check the list for a second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of new people on. Okay. And
Yes.
a lot of people, they're searching. I was gonna look for somebody, but they're not here now. Okay. But a lot of people, they like me. When I first started in the industry, I'm like, how can I make money like Kim Hui when I just do 1% at a time, 1% at a time? I didn't understand. But what you are doing, you're actually doing the thing that we did at the very beginning. It's about working. It's not about the quantity. First, you have to go for quality. Through the quality, you can expand the quantity. Right?
Yes.
So the more people use the product, the more people share the product, automatically we make money. So that is just part of the equation, right? So what do we have to focus on? Sharing the right message, building our core group of people, just like what you're doing. So huge congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you.
Now, let me ask you though, I'm going to challenge you a little bit. And folks, this is not planned. There's nothing. Maria don't know what I'm going to ask her, okay? It's all live. Nothing's planned. So, Maria, so for those about 40 plus people that you have, how have you set any goals with them?
For each one of them, you mean?
I don't know. Whoever's interested, right?
Yes. I already for my next step, I already thinking 40 of them will be okay. As I think right now I have a few partners also join this exercise. So 17 total, with all the people, 17 already joined. So the rest of them should be my business partner. That's my goal. And then I already have one executive in among these 40. Other than my previous partner, the new partner become executive. So for my goal, I hope that all 40 people be executive, or even better, even I can find the 2 or 3 sapphires. That's my goal. That's how I build my business.
No, but what I mean, okay. So aside from the business goal, okay, but of course a goal has expiration date, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So I'm sure you've done that. So, but besides the business side, have you set goals for any of the other people?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not everyone I have been reach out, but I have some people already reach out. That's why and when I talk to them, I use the active listening what I said, what you said, and then just thinking about just yes. I have few people already set up the goal, and actually, she's I'm leading her out of her dark zone in her background. She really have a very like kind of depression before, and then after we talk, and then after I share my story, after I share my dream, and she really felt she want to become one of them, and she want to not be she want to be part of my dream. She want to work with me. So that's how I want to step by step to help her to go to grow, and then to come out from her comfort zone and start to empower herself to build her skills and her performance, that she can be more successful, like she can be on the stage one day. And then yeah, I do set a lady and also a guy, because there's a guy, he retired, and then he just he's okay, all the children grew up, and then he lived alone, and then he's not old, he just only 60 something, okay. And then I start to ask him to think about what's your next step for his life, and then I'll ask him to start to share, not only share, to make a meaningful life in the rest of the time. So that's how I start to build up each one's people with the goals step
Yeah.
by step.
Funny. You know, I was just laughing because I was just talking to my brother the other day about what's he gonna do, in his life. Because um, like me and Dennis, right? I just say me and Dennis.
Mhm.
Me and Dennis, right? We're about the same age almost, right? So it's like, oh, what are we gonna do for the next 10 years? Then our age is gonna start with a six, right? And then 10
Mhm.
start with a seven, right? And my brother is 9 years younger than me, right? So I'm like, okay, so he's in between jobs. He's a pastor, but he's in between jobs, right? So what are you gonna do, right? But so I,
Mhm.
and he's by himself, no family, so he can go anywhere he wants. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
like, it's a very common conversation, isn't it?
Yes.
Like, I think out of anything, out of COVID, the pandemic, out the lockdown, it made people really reevaluate
Yes.
what they're doing in life. Is
Mhm.
this where is it going to go where they want to go, or do they?
Mhm.
I mean, life is short, right? I mean,
Mhm.
that is a very can be a very common conversation, right?
Mhm.
So
Yes. Yes.
yeah, that's a very good point, because I think no matter what, look, um, life is bigger than just the business,
Yes.
and it's
Mhm.
much more. We work. We should never work for money. Money should work
Mhm.
for us, right?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, but why? Just to live life, right? We
Mhm.
don't want to survive. We want to thrive, right?
Yes.
So a
Yes.
lot of people forget about that. And I've talked to so many
Mm.
friends the last year and a half or so, and they have reevaluated how they want to live their life.
Yes.
And in a
Yeah.
sense,
Yeah.
a lot of people are waking up. Because
Mm.
the truth is, I mean, look, we are all entrepreneurs on this webinar. And the
Mhm.
truth is that, coming from different backgrounds, other than an entrepreneur, if you're a professional or 9 to 5 job, or unless you own your own business, you know
Mhm.
you don't get paid unless you get result. But you
Mhm.
don't and especially this time, are we doing what we're doing the right way? Look, I have a cousin in Vancouver. He works for the revenue service in Canada. Okay, so he works for the government. Okay, his job locked down. He's out there playing and all. He doesn't really care because he's getting paid, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then the average person, who works a job, maybe they get laid off. Maybe the
Mm.
company shut down. Maybe the
Mm.
restaurant owners, in so many amazing restaurants in Markham and Toronto. Okay,
Yes.
a
Yeah.
lot of them got
It's,
maybe gone forever, right?
yeah.
But what are people going to do? And the
Mm.
people who have a job, well, if they cannot work from home, then they probably have no job because of the lockdown. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe in a positive sense that, it does make people reevaluate what they're going to do with their life moving forward.
Yes, exactly. And also, you just tell me, just give me some tips. Actually, like myself, I work in a stable job and as a professional, and then because of this platform, really bring me another value of my life, and really give me another perspective. So that's why I want to be I want to be an entrepreneur in a global perspective. So as the same doing the same thing with my group, the people in my group, I talk to them and see what they think and how help them to reevaluate their life. Then let them to see they have a potential to do more, to have a bigger dream, to have a bigger different perspective. Because I don't know what I can do until I met you guys. So that's why I want to build up each one of them to be like me, to open up their mindset, to unleash their potential, like Gina's the principle or values, and then to really unleash the people's mindset to open their opportunity. And then maybe business is part of the avenue for them to achieve, to give them value of life.
Very
That's
good. Very, very good. So,
yeah.
like, I think a lot of times people forget in the business because they're
Mm-hmm.
so focused on making money, they forgot what it really means. you
Mm-hmm.
know
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
think what you have shared is something wonderful because it's very organic. And what if those 40 plus people share with two people, next
Mm-hmm.
month? Then it's going to be 120, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
I will. I will.
120 plus another two people each is 360,
Mm-hmm. Wow.
etc., etc. It has 360, two people each is what? Oh my gosh, I can't even count, right? Right,
Yeah.
1,024, right?
You're very good.
Something around there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It keep growing like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
so anyway, I mean, it's been pretty fast hour, right? Is there anything else you want to share with the people from around the world? I mean,
Wow. It's very
your
fun.
story and what you've been doing is a real encouragement to
Yeah.
so many people.
I really want to share. Recently, in the past month, I joined a challenge that is a group of people to organize it, and then it's through this business platform. And then I found that it's really a valuable experience for me. And this challenge will be continued. And I think Dennis can join this webinar because he's preparing the next month to continue this challenge. I think life needs to be certain challenge to help us to drive us to grow. So I initiated to be part of them, and then that is very they have a well organized, and then every day we have the power up meeting with different people from all over the world with the same mindset, with a clear vision to want to build a business. That really power us. That really opened my eyes up, and then people really on fire to do business every day. Then and also like a lot of leaders like you and the directors, they share their experience, and they help the when we experience when we really take the action, we come across any question. I learned the leadership, how become a leader to answer those questions, to solve their problem. Like they have the problem to how to invite, and the leaders will use their story or use different way to understand the situation and help them to make a successful invitation. So and also not only that, because of the challenge, our team really and on fire too. We really want to make some accomplishment through this challenge. So every morning we also have our small team meeting. In the morning, we'll have our cheers up, and then have a action plan starting from in the morning. Everyone need to share our action plan, and at night we will have the debriefing or summary what we have done and also ask questions with the leaders and this how we can improve next day. So every day we come up like that, and then for months, then myself and my partners really get the being energized, and one of my partner really opened their mindset now, because she's with me 2 years ago, and then she used the product and she shared, but she just found she doesn't have that urgency. But after this challenging I think it's some kind of a movement actually, and then after that she was open up to all the people around the world, and then through the training really see how she can do more. Then now she totally changed, even though I before I need to call her every day to remind her, but now she called me and asked me to have a Zoom meeting with a new potential partner. So that's how I felt. They really leverage the meeting, and more meeting, more money. That's what we said.
Yeah, very good point, because activity needs to be every day, right?
Yes.
And I believe part of that program is that people need to be serious about getting into the program and taking action. If they're not, then they'll get kicked out, right? Because you can't go in and give up, right? So yes. Good for you. Good for you. I mean, thank you for sharing that great information, because you know what? A lot of people out there, like, for example, I have some friends in Malaysia, right? Our friends there, they're on another lockdown, it's not the first time, it's not the second time, it's not the third time, right? And same thing in so many different parts of the world. So, it takes people just like you sharing a good message that it can attract the people that really want it. So congratulations, Maria. Thank you for your time sharing. It's been very valuable, and I'm glad we're able to co-create this hour together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to give me this opportunity to share, and then give me a very good reflection on what I have been done. And then thank you for your encouragement. I will do it. And then maybe next 3 months you call me up, and then I share the progress with you.
I know we might have to check 1 month from now. See you.
Okay. Okay, sure. I will.
All right.
I will do it. Yes.
No pressure, Maria.
No. This my goal. I will do it.
Okay, very good. So thank you, everybody. It's been an amazing hour with Maria. You know what? No matter how it is out there, it is all how we think about it. So that's why, just like Maria mentioned, we plug into some positive energy, plug into some excited people, the whole world can change. And it's just that I always say we're one person away from explosion. We just need to find one person who's on fire. It turns everything around. So keep positive out there, stay healthy, use common sense, stay safe. We'll see you at the next webinar, Sunday US time, Sunday night US time, Monday morning in Asia, and then the next training would be the same time, same place next week.
Yes.
All right. Okay. God bless everybody. Thank you, Maria. Thank you.
Thank you. See you, everyone.
All right. Bye now. Bye. Take care.
If you see something for yourself, get back to the person who shared this video with you. And don't forget to subscribe to the official USGS YouTube channel to receive future videos.